Hi, Keith Snyderman here from Reality-Based Fitness. What I want to talk about in this short video is how to apply the right self-massage tool for the job. You have so many different options available for self-massage these days. Probably one of the most popular would just be your basic foam roller. We've got different kind of foam rollers. One of the main things that we really want to think about is the formula of pressure. And pressure is force divided by area. So when we have something like a roller that's very broad, say I'm rolling out my IT band or my back, this is good for a very general release because it's pressure, but it's sort of distributed over a large area. If I want to get more specific, I'm going to need something that is going to be smaller to be able to apply pressure over a smaller area. So I could use a tennis ball, I could use a lacrosse ball. A golf ball would be a little bit hard. I'd only use it on the bottom of the foot. This works very well. I'm very fond of a new system called the TOLA system, which are these three little progressively larger, or I guess more acute diameter little domes that you can actually use in any area of the body. For instance, if I wanted to use it on my glute here, I can pick a more broad area, which is going to be less pressure. The force is going to be less because it's distributed over a larger area. And as it gets a little more healthy in that area, and I want to get a little more specific, I could use a narrower one. So for instance, this is the most narrow one there is. And by just using gravity on that, now I'm getting more force into that area. Of course, you can damage the tissue if you overdo it. So you're always better to start with a more general type of modality, like a foam roller. The rumble roller is kind of a nice in-between because you've got a little bit of give here, but what you don't want to do initially is go straight to something that's going to be way too acute, because you can damage the tissue, you can irritate the tissue, you'll usually see bruising the next day. And one thing you really want to be careful with is you never want to put an object like this behind the knee. You'd really want to avoid probably right around the rim of the pelvis. You wouldn't want to put it in the elbow, and you definitely don't want to put it right behind here in the occiput where you have some neurovascular structures. So this is just some sort of tools to sort of help you get thinking about what are you trying to accomplish with your self-myofascial release.